This is the Major Assignment 1 tutorial for Mat 144. I'm going to be going pretty fast here, just trying to cover some of the challenging parts. Use the slope equation here, enter the y values first and then the x values. Same thing with the intercept. Use those values to generate this equation here. Y equals m times x plus b, and then the slope and the intercept need to be fixed references. Copy that down there. Okay, they're asking for a chart based on the data, not this data, based on this data here. So I'm going to select this, go to Insert, throw in a scatter plot here. And then I'm going to go here to Chart Design, add a trend line, do a linear one, and then this needs to be forecast forward and backward. Okay, it says forecast forward to 24, so that means whatever the last value is, which is 20, you need to go forward by 4 more. And then we need to go back to 8 from 10, so that's back by 2. And there's your forecasting done. They ask you to add appropriate titles. You can do that just by going in Chart Design at Chart Element, Axis Titles, Primary Horizontal, Primary Vertical, and then clicking those to edit. That's it for that part. Make note of the formatting requirements in this part up here. That's a pretty common mistake. You can do all of this by selecting the relevant data, use these to change the number of decimals, change it to currency, whatever you got to do. Not accounting. There we go. Okay, let's hop over to the unit conversions section. Alrighty. So most important thing here is they give you an example problem right here, and it's got all of the equations and everything built into it, so you can see exactly how it's being done. But basically, you're starting with a value and units, and then you're using a set of conversions, and then there's your answer and units. So the answer value should be the product of the starting value and all of the ratios multiplied together. And you can see that it is right here. It's the product of those three. Excel doesn't like me changing these locked cells. Okay, these are all your conversions right here. So basically, when you set up one of these ratios, let me read this one really quick. Okay, it says convert milligrams per liter to micrograms per fluid ounce. So that's going to be mcg per fluid ounce. I have highlighted the two conversions right here. So I'll just show the first one, converting from milligrams to micrograms. What I'm going to do is for the number, I'm going to do equals. Okay, and then milligrams is going to go on the bottom. My reference is jacked up. There we go. And then divide by the micrograms. Oops, sorry, and vice versa. I just said the thing and I did the opposite. Micrograms, then milligrams on the bottom. Okay, so there's your conversion. It's 1,000 because a milligram is 1,000 micrograms. Then right here, you would type micrograms over milligrams. Just make sure that these units all cancel. I'd highly recommend writing this out all on paper. Then once you're done, let's just say this was 12. You would go here and the final answer would be equals starting value times all of the conversions, like that. That's how you get your answer. So same thing for all of these. These two right here just require 3 conversions. So just deal with each pair of units one at a time. So the milliliters converts to, just to read it right here. Milliliters converts to teaspoons, the kilograms converts to pounds, and hours converts to days. Remember, you're converting between like kinds of units. Just handle them one at a time, shouldn't be a problem. Last thing for this page, you convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. Just remember this cell right here is the conversion of this one. Just don't try and convert this and put it over here. I've seen people do that. Read the instructions. This is very straightforward. Okay, last thing is the currency conversion. They're asking for the first letter of my first name. That's H. I'm going to go down here and look. It's Hong Kong, so I'm going to put Hong Kong. And the currency is HKD. Okay, exchange rate for the currency, you're going to go to the website right here and get that exchange rate, and let's just say it's 12. To get the trip budget, you're going to take trip budget, multiply it by the exchange rate in the foreign currency, and finally, you're going to convert the foreign currency right here back to US dollars, so you're going to take the foreign currency and divide that by the exchange rate, and that's it. Just make sure you show students how to do that with unit conversions and write it out on paper. Also, don't forget formatting.